Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Rob back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about labs, Galaxy Lab features. For those of you who remember rooting your phones back in the day, remember you can add experimental features to your phone with different ROMs and UIs, and you can pretty much customize the phone to give you extra functionality. Well, that's what these Galaxy Lab features do for your phone. It makes and gives extra layers of information and utility that makes your experience with your phone that much better. Now, I'm going to show you 9 of them. You don't have to use all of them, but there are a few I'm quite sure would pique your interest. Now, for the OGs out there who knows about the original lab feature that's found in the settings, all you really need to do is go into your settings. You scroll down to Advanced. Inside of Advanced, you'll see Labs right up top. Click on that. And as you can see, there's an experimental feature that may not work correctly with all the apps, but it will force all of your apps into a multi-window for all apps. Also, it does provide a dark mode for apps that you want to view in dark mode only. But for the most part, you may want to click on that one, the multi-window one for all apps. That's a cool feature to know about. Now, the next one could be found in the gallery app. Now, what you want to do is, I have my gallery app on the screen, but for those just located in your app drawer, open the gallery app. What you want to do is click on the menu, click settings, and what happens is you want to go all the way to the bottom, go to About Gallery. Inside About Gallery, click the word version. Click on that about 7 or 8 times, and then you will get a small message on the bottom saying last features has been enabled. You go back and you find that you have a Galaxy Lab section at the bottom. Click that, and as you can see, you have a whole lot of extra views here, extra options here. Go to Studios, album entry locks. You can go ahead and lock up certain type of multimedia content on your gallery, pictures, anything you want to keep personal. You can save things as PDFs. Now, all functions in the labs are not official, but only for internal tests. Please do not change below options which might cause unexpected corruption or wrong behavior. So you need to be really careful with what you fool with in this area. Now, another labs can be found in your Wi-Fi connections. Now, what you want to do is go into your settings, go to connections, go up to Wi-Fi, then you click the 3 dots in the top right corner, and you want to touch Intelligent Wi-Fi. Click on Intelligent Wi-Fi. You go down here, you tap that 8 times. As you can see, I get a message saying Labs is already turned on. You should have a connection lab right underneath that. Click on that, and it will give you information about your connectivity, how much time, your usage throughout the day. It'll break down in which bands that you relied on the most, 2.4, 5.6. That's pretty much my my Wi-Fi router that is reading here at my home. I have a 2.4 gigahertz, 6 gigahertz signal going through, and I do have a 7. And it just breaks down everything. One thing I will turn on if I was in here that's going to be turned off is switching to mobile data faster. Now, what that does is if you're not inside of a familiar Wi-Fi, sometimes your Wi-Fi will continue to search for Wi-Fi. Where if you want that to stop faster, instead of turning off the Wi-Fi, you can have this on, and when it notices that there is no Wi-Fi to attach to, it will switch to your data. So that'll be a cool little feature to turn on. Next up, you got a My Files lab. Go into your app drawer, and you want to find My Files. All right. Once inside of there, you want to click the 3 dots, go into your settings, and go into About My Files. Click on the version number 7 times. It should activate it. Mine is already activated. You go inside of here. It's not too much in here. You do have permanently deleted options. You got reorganized folders, but that's pretty much the 2 main features that you got. I don't have neither one of them turned on, but for those who may find some usage with these two options. Now, let me see what's up. Oh, let's go into the Samsung Health app. There is a lab feature in there. I do have my lab Samsung Health app up top. In here, I have a personalized Samsung folder. Now, what you want to do is once you're in there, you tick the three dots right there, go into settings. I have the lab features already there, so you don't have to do anything special to get it. Click on that. Here, they do have some experimental features you can try to unlock new ways to monitor your health, which measure your skin metabolic health, has some antioxidant index and vascular load. But yeah, these are cool little features to have to add to the Samsung Health Labs. For all the health nuts out there, this may be something you may find beneficial. Next up, there is a lab inside of the calendar app. Go into the app drawer, find your calendar app, Samsung. What you want to do is click on the three lines right there. Then a gear icon will appear up there. You want to click on the gear icon. I think this lab feature should already be there. Yep, you don't have to do anything special to get it. You click on that. It does have scale writing to calendar. Now, what this does is change the size of the handwriting and drawing to suit the size of the calendar screen or window. It allows you to use your S Pen to write down appointments instead of typing them in or what have you. And once you minimize it, the handwriting and everything should scale to fit the size of the app itself, or the screen that you're looking at. Now, for those who are camera buffs who like to shoot raw footage, there's a camera module inside of your camera app called Expert Raw. Now, they do have their own lab features in there. Click more. You'll see Expert Raw. Go into there. Now you see four little dots on the bottom right corner. Click that, and then come over and click the gear icon. And then you will see Expert Raw files already set up there. You don't have to click anything to get it. And inside of there, you got a virtual aperture. You got a built-in ND filter. You have an astro photo, astro portrait, multiple exposures, ocean mode, and virtual reflectors. These are all experimental tools added to the Expert Raw. They're all turned on by default. I am not a camera expert. I would recommend you looking at a YouTube camera guy, someone like Terry Warfield. You got a lot of camera guys out there who got great channels to learn about how to shoot with these various modes and what have you. But it's just nice to know that they're there. The next lab feature can be found in Smart View. Now, the best way to get to that is you pull down your notification shade. You will see Smart View. If you have it set up in your notification shade, you will find it there. What you want to do is long press it. Then what's going to happen is you're going to get three dots in the top corner. Click on that. Go into the settings. Labs should be already established there. You can click on Labs. Also, you notice it had two things you can tick here. The first one is allow all apps to be cast. Smart View will attempt to cast any app you use, even if it's not compatible. Some apps may not appear correctly on your TV. Keep that in mind. And you can also add Chromecast support for other things to cast. Next up is SmartThings app. Now, what you want to go in is pull up your app drawer. If you want to search it, SmartThings, click on it. Then you want to go ahead and click the menu, and you're going to see the labs is already established there. Click on that, and as you can see, you have some features here. These are experimental features. They may not work depending on the device, the model, or countries you reside in. So you can create a Bluetooth keyboard. You want to add a device. You can use that to input key in information on your TV and other Bluetooth enabled devices, maybe like your PlayStation or your Xbox. It does have a Galaxy upcycle. Use an old Galaxy phone as a sound or light sensor. You also have a universal remote control. Now, these are not IR blaster controls. These are Bluetooth controlled universal remote controls. Also, it depends on the TV you may have. It may not work with every TV. But again, all these are experimental features, and it has a virtual switch feature. Has a virtual switch feature, which create virtual switches that you can use in scenes and routines. So that pretty much does it for these Galaxy Lab features. By all means, feel free to try out the ones you think will work for you. Uh, I pretty much I use a couple of them. I really don't use all of them, but as time goes on, I may try them out. But again, that pretty much does it. If you like this video, don't forget to share, subscribe, thumbs up, and other than that, I'll catch everybody in the next video. I'm out.